All right, so last night was the WWE Survivor Series. And this was part of the Undertaker's farewell, 30 years to the day that he made his debut. I want to show you this because this is Kane, better known as Knox County Mayor Glenn Jacobs, who is a hardcore Republican, who is a hardcore Trumper, and has been bashing the local health department in Knox County for their restrictions. Oh, you didn't know that? Yes. Kane is the mayor of Knox County, which is Knoxville, Tennessee. And God, he's so fucking stupid. And he's not a dumb man. But he said a lot of fucking stupid shit. And he has been attacking the health department to the point to where people in the health department have had to say that they're getting death threats, that they feel scared to come to work. Because the mayor of the county has been attacking them nonstop. But now, what I want to show you is knowing this about Kane, Glenn Jacobs, knowing that he's a hardcore right-winger, never seen with a mask on, despite the fact that he wears a mask all the time in wrestling. Watch what the other wrestlers do that are in the ring when he comes in. Especially Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels right there in the hat. Like, Shawn's like, no, get away. And now that's another thing, is like fucking WWE. For the Undertaker's farewell, they brought in Ric Flair, who was on his deathbed. Man's 65, 66, 67, something like that. 70 maybe? Fuck. 71. 71-year-old Ric Flair, who almost died a year or two ago, brought back all these old wrestlers. Henry and Phineas Godwin, The Godfather, Kevin Nash, Shawn Michaels, they're all old men. Savio Vega. Brought back all these old men during a pandemic to pay tribute to The Undertaker, also an old man who looked very much like an old man. Now, I watched this last night because I don't watch wrestling much anymore, but it's the 30th anniversary of The Undertaker and they're giving him his send-off. They did a documentary about Undertaker in the vein of the Michael Jordan documentary. It happened on ESPN. They did a documentary about The Undertaker and really revealed a lot about him. And that's one of the reasons why I did not cry at all during his final farewell last night. Like fucking when he put his hat and his coat down in the ring 3 or 4 years ago at WrestleMania, I cried because I thought The Undertaker was retiring. But back in the spring, they did this documentary about The Undertaker, 6, 8 parts, something like that. And I realized I cannot stand that man. He did, like, most of the time in the interview, he had a thin blue line shirt on. Everything was like, God, my kids, my God, guns, God, God, God. Fucking, they showed him training in his ring, and there were fucking Bible verses all over the walls. His wife has this brand. Some kind of religious brand. Grifters, as always. And they both had the fucking brand on all the time. I'm like, wow, I really do not like this guy. And also, like, I was expecting, I thought he was going to be a very, tough, and apparently he is a tough guy and everything, but my God, he was so far up his own ass. Talking about, I don't know if I can do this anymore. I don't know if I go out there and perform. Blah, 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 blah. So, fuck you, Undertaker. You ruined yourself for me. I do not like you anymore at all. And that's why I was very surprised that I didn't cry. You know, Undertaker's been a huge part of my life for years. I was a hardcore wrestling fan. Not so much now that I actually know, and that's, never meet your heroes, I guess. Never fucking watch a documentary that really exposes who they truly are, because you might have a distaste for them. So that was the Undertaker's send-off last night during the Survivor Series. I was not a fan.